what I just heard Terrance McKenna describing was, to the best of my understanding in this now, whether he intended or this is just a concept that came over me as he was speaking about it. Is if you look at, say, the history of mankind over the last, let's even give it 2 million years, as Krishnamurti would say. Over the evolution of that time, there have been many new realizations to the, if you want to call them beings, or if you just want to call them cells that are about the body of the earth, that could be, say, what it just called it, a body. And one of the things that in the study of biology is, we learn that as an organism is growing, there are certain things that take on certain duties and require certain information, but that information comes at specific times of the maturing process of the body. For instance, the liver comes way later than the heart. The heart must be there really early on because it is the main generator of electricity in the new being's body. So there's orders of magnitude, such as there was a point where we were mining ore. There was a point where we were throwing spears. There is now the point where we are taking the idea of ideas, turning them into an electric wave of light, and then sending them through a grid that connects all of this planet. It sounds to me, when you say it so simply like that, that it's really kind of describing what all cells do. It is growing, and the information that may be present in all of the DNA doesn't all come up at once. It comes up as needed, though it's always there. Hence the idea of, do we really need to rely on, say, the idea of a God to save us because we're not capable? Or is it that we really all are God becoming more capable? Because as each one of our cells is constantly in the state of transferring information amongst themselves and literally from one to the other, maybe just send it along. It doesn't need it anymore. I crossed this river. If I continue to carry this boat, it's not going to do me any good. I need to be on this bicycle now because I'm going across this. So if we have the common sense, if that word were actually, if sense were so common, you get the point. We even understand from decathletes and triathletes, they use a boat at a certain time. They use swimming at a certain time. They use a bike at a certain time. They use a car at a certain time. They use different apparatuses. And when they're done, they put it down and leave it there, which means they became a new version of themselves in every single moment that they needed to be. It's all moving.